So check this question, try to understand, and we do together, okay?
Is it the option 3?
Let's see together. So he says, a parabola is graphed on the set of axes below. What are the equation of the axis of symmetry and the coordinates of the vertex of this parabola? Okay, so every parabola is symmetric because you can divide in two portions. In this case, is this line that divides the parabola in two equal portions. Do you agree? Here is the point 1, 2, 3. Okay, so independent of the value of y, this line here is always 3. So the x is always 3. This is the equation of the x symmetry. Is that okay? X is always equal 3, independent of the value of y. Okay? So, with this, we could answer already. That is 1. But let's continue. Okay? He wants the coordinates of the vertex of this parabola. Is here the vertex. So the x obviously will be 3. 1, 2, 3. And the y coordinate of the vertex is -4. -1, -2, -3, -4. Do you agree? So the answer is 1. Okay. Second one, please try to do it.
Is it 1? An irrational number?
Okay, let's do it together. The product of square root of 25 and square root of 2 will result. Okay. Square root of 25 times square root of 2. Square root of 25 is 5. That is an integer. Is that okay? But the square root of 2 is an irrational number. Did you bring the calculator today? Okay, so I will do for you. No problem. Look, I just want to show you. I am getting the scientific calculator. Okay. 2 square root equal. Look. What is the square root of 2? So, square root of 2 is a number approximate 1.41, 42, 13, 56. So, is a non-repeating decimal. Every time you have a non-repeating decimal, it is a irrational number. Is that okay? Why? Because I cannot go back to a fraction format, because fractions are rational number. Okay, so when they found this kind of number, they needed to create another set of numbers that is irrational number. You are right. Okay. Next one.
Is it 3?
Let's see together. Okay. When f of x is equal the absolute value of 4x plus 2 and g of x is equal 3x plus 5 are graphed on the same set of axes, for which of the value f of x is equal g of x. So when this is equal to this, is that okay? The absolute value of 4x plus 2 is 4x plus 2 positive, that will be equals 3x plus 5. Is that okay? 4x minus 3x, because I will pass to the other side, is x. Okay? 5 minus 2 is 3. So x can be 3. Okay? If you put 3 here, look, 12 plus 2 is 14. The absolute value of 14 is 14. If you put 3 here, 9 plus 5 is 14. So the answer is 3. Is that okay? Can I go? Do you know how to factorize that?
I think
Okay, if you want to try, go ahead.
it's 3.
Okay. Let's see together.
Oh, sorry, sorry, three.
Okay. So I have a method. Okay. AC is 1 times minus 120 is minus 120. And B is minus 26. I need to find two numbers that multiplied are minus 120 and added are minus 26. Okay. If it's hard to see, I will factorize 120. Divide by 2 is 60. Divided by 2 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. Okay? So, as I have minus 26, what I could put to give minus 26? I have a hint here because I have 30 and 4. So minus 26 could be 30 and 4. So I would have a minus 30 and plus 4. Is that okay? Okay, so I'm going through the answers, minus 30 and 4, but minus 30 times 4 is minus 120. Yes. Is that okay? If I get minus 20 and 6, minus 20 and 6, no, should be minus 20 minus 6 because it's minus 26. Do you agree? So probably the two numbers, let me create space here. So this factorization was not useful because it was, I do in this way, but it's much better in this situation, go for the options, okay? So the factorized format, okay, is I will get 30 and minus 4 are the roots. Okay? But I want in the factorized form. It's x is equal 30 or x is equal minus 4. X minus 30 is equal 0. X plus 4 is equal 0. So x minus 30 times x plus 4 is the factorized format. So this is exactly what like this. So the number 1. Is that okay? Can we continue? Okay. Try the number 5.
Seven.
The second one? Okay, let's see. The expression 3 minus 2 square root of 5 plus 6 square root of 5 is equivalent. Okay. So when I have this term with the same index in a square root with the same base, I can do the whole numbers. 6 minus 2 is 4, plus 4, square root of 5. Is that okay? So, number 3. Okay, 6 minus 2. Do you agree? Okay, just a second. Next one. Let's see. Number 2. Let's see together. Students were asked to write a polynomial given the following conditions. The degree of the expression is 3. Okay. So the biggest, the greatest power is 3. Okay. As he's putting everything in terms of x, I put x cubed, x to the power 3. The leading coefficient is 2, so the coefficient associated to the highest power, the lead is 2. I put 2. The constant term is minus 6, so the constant is minus 6. I need to find something like this. Okay, so look, 3x cubed not, 3x cubed not, for 2x cubed, okay. 4x squared minus 6. Okay, or 2x cubed minus 6x plus 4. Oh, sorry, this is not. Okay, because look, here is coherent. He didn't say that we cannot have anything else, but at least we need to have this 2x cubed minus 6. Here I have 2x cubed. Oops. And we have minus 6. It doesn't matter if we have this, because in the other ones, we don't have, for example, here we don't have minus 6, here we don't have 2x cubed, here we don't have 2x cubed. Okay? So it's the number 4. Is that okay for you? Okay. Can we go? Next one. Okay, just a second. Oh yeah, we saw this yesterday, but take our time and see if you remember.
I think it's the first one because you said that in a function you can have like double.
2 y's for the same x.
Yeah.
So you do the vertical test. If you trace any vertical in touches in more than one point for the same x is not a function. Okay. So yes, it's one. Let's see. Only 1 point, only 1 point, only 1 point, only 1 point, only 1 point. Here I touch in 2. Here, when we go here, look, we touch in 2. Here just 1 because this is open. Here, no 1. And here 1. And here you touch in 2. Look, in many, not only in 2. Okay, infinite. Is that okay? So it's this one, number 1. Okay, good. I'm just checking the answers. The official website. Let's see. What he says, the following function models the value of a diamond ring in dollars t years after it is purchased. Okay? So, what was the original price? Okay. In a compounded interest rate formula, you have the amount will be is equal to principal 1 plus the interest rate in decimal. How you divide the period of time of interest rate per year and how many times you apply this period of time. We need to have a class for this. Okay? So this is pure algebra. Okay. So the original price is P. That is 500. 500 after t years you multiply, okay, you raise to the power of t 1.08. So is 1 plus 0.08. So each year the price increases 8% because it's 1 plus 0.08. 0.08 is the same as 8%. Is that okay? Okay. Do you need help? Okay, let me do in another place to create more space for us. The formula for the surface area of a cylinder can be expressed as S is equal to 2πr squared plus 2πr h, where r is the radius and h is the height of the cylinder. What is the height h expressed in terms of s, p, and r? Okay, what he wants you to isolate h. S is equal to PR squared, it's better you look to the screen, plus 2PRH. As I want the h in the left side, the first thing that I'm going to do is write what you have in the right, I will write in the left, and what I have in the left, I have in the right, without changing anything. I'm just doing, let me see if I'm capable to show to you. The only thing that I'm gonna do is this. Is that okay? I will not change anything. Okay? Look. 2PR squared plus 2PRH is equal S. It's the same thing. I didn't change anything. Now I have 2PR in this term and 2PR in this term. So what I'm gonna do, I will put in evidence 2PR 2PR squared divided by 2PR is R. 2PRH divided by 2PR is H, is equal S. Now, look. 2PR is multiplying. Do you agree? I will pass dividing. Is that okay? To finish, H will be isolated. Oh my God. S over 2PR minus R, because I'm passing R to the other side. Okay? But now I need to take the least common multiple. R is divided by 1. Do you agree? So 2PR and 1, the least common multiple is 2PR. 2PR divided by 2PR is 1 times S is S. Minus, I put here, that is 2PR divided by 1 is 2PR times R, 2PR times R, finally will be S 2PR squared divided by 2PR. Is that okay? So, is number 1. S minus 2PR squared over 2PR if I put everything in terms of H. Is that okay?
You have a class right after them.
I have 3:30. Why?
No, I was just asking.
Okay.
Sorry for getting you again today.
No, okay. I build your homework from the previous class. Today, will build another homework, but essentially you will see you see again everything that we already did. Okay? Is your job because you will begin to memorize and retain. Okay? Uh-oh. Where are we? 10. Okay, please. Try to do the number 10. Well, sit down. I'm not tired. Do you want me to do with you this one? Okay. Let me again create space because you need to write a lot here. When solving the following system of equations algebraically, Mason used the substitution method. Okay. In the substitute, as I said to you yesterday, I prefer to do everything in terms of system of equations through elimination. But the author said, no, you need to do by substitution. And you don't even need to solve it. It's just substitute. But I need to figure out what he did. Okay. All the answers are in terms of x. So I need to disappear with y. To disappear with y, or you isolate y here or here. Okay? And substitute, I don't know what he did. So I test first, isolate here. So minus y is equal minus 3x plus 10. Okay? So y, I multiply by minus 1 because I have minus y, I don't want minus y, is 3x minus 10. Is that okay for you? Now, what I'm going to do, you put this in the place of this. That is this. So 2x plus 5 times y. Y is 3x minus 10. Is that okay? Is equal to 1. And we found already, look, number 3. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, check the number 11 and see if you are capable to do. If not, we do together. Yeah. Is the hidden door. When we want to disappear with a student, we put there and there's a secret door that you guys disappear forever. Okay. Which graph represents the solution to the inequality? Okay, I would treat this as an equality. Everything that has x, I will pass to the left side. Everything that don't have less x, I will pass to the right side. So 4 plus 3x is greater than 9 minus 7x. 3x I will leave here. 7x I will pass with changing the operation. 9 I will maintain there, and 4 is minus 4. Do you agree? 3x plus 7x is 10x. Is greater than 9 minus 4 is 5. X is greater than a half. So x is greater than a half. Half is not equal, so it's open circle, and is greater. Is that okay? Easy? Okay. You don't worry, because this time I lost the recording of Tuesday. I need to do it again. I made a mistake, but even so, I prepared a page with all the solutions, everything explained. Today, I will do the same thing, but I will add this recording. So you have all the explanation, all the questions, all the explanations written, and the recording. Okay. It's not supposed that you are able to do these questions now. Okay. You need just to keep going.
Sorry.
Okay. Try to do this number 12. I'm sorry? Okay, let's see the 12. When solving the equation, I have an equation here. Okay? The first step could be doing this. Okay, what he did, look, I write it down for you. 2x plus 5 minus 8 is equal 7x plus 10. To result on this one, to result on this one, what did he do? He passed 8 to the other side. It's subtracting, he'll pass adding. When he does that, this disappears from here, and 10 plus 8 is 18. Okay, so what he did plus 8 plus 8. Do you agree? It's the same thing as doing that. Okay, so he did addition property of equality. Addition property, equality. What you do in a side, you need to do in the other side. Is that okay? Try to do the 13. Let's see. Okay, what is best describe the which table models the best of exponential decay? So when you have a graph, can be something like this. Is that okay? Here, every time it grows 1, decays 3. So it's a decay, but it's linear. The graph is a line, is not exponential. Is that okay? 2, it grows 1, and here decays. But I'm not sure if it's exponential. Okay. I will consider this, but I'm not sure. I will check the other ones. Here grows a half and grow. So it's growing, is not decaying. Is that okay? And it's not even proportional. This one. Okay, but it's growing. I don't know. So that doesn't matter. Here is growing. Oh, here doesn't follow a rule. Okay, so it's 2 because here is not linear and is decaying while this is growing. Okay, good? Okay, try to do the 14. Yes. So f of 3, I will put 3 here in the place of x. So I need to put 3 here. Do you agree? 3 plus 1. Okay. Plus 5. So f of 3 is 4, the square root of 4 is 2, plus 5 is 7. Is that okay? Next one. You never saw that, right? Yes. We need a whole chapter for this, okay? You have in y is mx plus b. This is the y-intercept, where the line intercepts the y-axis, okay? If it's 3, it's passing the point 3. If it's minus 3, point minus 3, okay? So when we move this b, you are moving where the line crosses the y-axis. When you change this, you are changing where the line crosses the x-axis. Is that okay? So you have x plus 5, okay? But there's something weird here. If you go left, if I want to left 3 units, you say, oh, Marcelo, you are reducing 3. So it should be minus 3, right? It's the opposite. In the y, if you want to grow, you add 3. If you want to decrease, you subtract 3. But in the x, okay, if you want left 3 units, you need to add 3. There's a whole explanation this, especially for algebra 2. You need to know this for algebra 2, but comes from algebra 1. Okay, so it will be 8. Is that okay? Because you need to add 3 to go 3 to the left. Okay?
So it's 2.
Is number 2. Is that okay? Okay, try to do the 16.
On option 3.
Let's see. What are the roots, the zeros, of f of x is equal x times x squared minus 36? So when it crosses, okay, whatever is parabola or any other graph, is when it touches the x-axis. Why? When it touches the x-axis, the y is 0. So I will equalize this to 0. Is that okay? When I equalize a factorized format to 0, or this is 0, or this is 0. So, or x is 0, okay? Or x squared minus 36 is 0. So, x squared is equal to 36, x is equal plus minus the square root of 36, x is equal plus minus 6. Is that okay? So you'll be number 4, 0, 6, and minus 6. If I put here 0, this will be 0. If I put here plus 6, will be 0. If I put here minus 6, will be 0. Is that okay? So they are solutions for this function in terms of zeros. Okay?
Want me to do the
The point x minus 6 lies on the graph of a parabola whose equation is y is equal minus x squared minus x plus 6. The value of x can be, okay. So look, this is the y point I put here, and x is x, I don't know. So minus 6 is equal minus x squared minus x plus 6. Is that okay? I write minus x squared minus x plus 6 is equal minus 6. It's the same thing. I didn't change anything. Is that okay? Minus x squared minus x is equal minus 6 because I will pass to the other side is minus 12. Is that okay? I will multiply by minus 1. So minus is plus, minus is plus, minus is plus. I will pass to everything to the same side. Is that okay? Now you find the roots, the zeros, okay? That makes this true, that make this true. So AC is equal 1 times minus 12 is minus 12. My B is equal 1, so I need to find two numbers that the multiplication is minus 12 and the sum is 1, okay? So it will be 4 and 3 minus 4 plus 3. I will get the opposite, that's 4 and minus 3 and divide by 8. So the roots are 4 and minus 3. Where is it? Oh no, sorry. I made a mistake. It's the opposite. To get 1 and minus 12, Marcelo, is 4 and minus 3. Okay? Because 4 plus minus 3 is 1. 4 times minus 3 is minus 12. I will get the opposite and divide by 8. So the roots are minus 4 and 3. Okay? So is the number 2. Is that okay? Okay.
is one. Oh, yeah, this is one. Option one.
Let's see together. The two-way frequency table below is a summary of concession stand sales for a football game. Of the people making a purchase at the concession stand, what is the relative frequency of them buying pizza and a water? Pizza, water. Okay. Pizza and water. Okay. Is 58 people that buy pizza and water from a total of 400. Do you agree? Okay. Is 29 divided by 200. Do you agree? What is the half of 29? 1, 4.5. Is that okay? So this divided by 2 is 14.5. This divided by 2 is 100. So 14.5 divided by 100, okay, is 1212. So 0.145. So 14.5% of all the people buy pizza and water at the same time. Okay.
Is it three? Option three?
Let me see. Let's see together. Yeah, this feet. What is feet? My God, so complicated. When Theodore was driving in Canada, his speed was 104 kilometers per hour. Theodore was asked to convert his metric speed to a different rate using the following conversions. Okay, assuming he did all the work correctly, what would the units be for Theodore's rate? Let's cancel. I have hour here, and I have hour here. Okay? I have minute here, I have minute here. Oops, what happened here? Oh my God. I don't know why enter here. Well, We are back. Okay. Sorry about that. I lost. I need to start again. Okay. I have 1 hour, 1 hour. I have kilometer, kilometer, but I continue with 104. Okay. Well, but he wants only the unit, so it doesn't matter the value for me. Okay. Do you understand that? So I'm canceling kilometer with kilometer. Okay. Minute with minute. Okay. Miles with miles. So I end with feet per second. Number one. This kind of thing is very important in physics. The units.
I like only chemistry.
Chemistry.
Chemistry I find it fun, except for the calculation, the math part. There's like a math part.
Stoichiometry. There's a stoichiometry that will adjust the reactions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think of that. So except for anything that has to do with calculation, other than that, I like the other chemistry parts.
Yeah. We don't create anything, we just transform. So what you put in the beginning, my God, just a second. Hello? Yes, I call you in 10 minutes. I'm in the middle of a class. I'm so sorry. What's your name? Okay, Andre, I call you in 20 minutes. Thank you. Sorry about that.
It's here in the next class.
No, it's a prospect.
Oh.
Okay, it's recorded. Okay, so it's good. Okay, so try to do the next one, the 20, number 20.
I think it's the second option.
The second option,
Option number 2.
let's see together. Which expressions is equivalent to this? You distribute. So you'll be minus 2 cubed x to the power 6. Do you agree? Is that okay? Minus 2 cubed is minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. Minus minus plus minus minus. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. So it will be minus 8 to the power of 6. Do you agree with me? Is that okay?
Watch the World Cup next week.
The what?
The World Cup.
Unfortunately.
So?
Unfortunately, I watch it.
Which team would you want to join?
England.
Me too. I was very, very sad.
Me too.
In the last 6 minutes, they scored 2, but
yeah. Well, I hope they lose
To
Sunday.
Spain.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for Spain. I had six.
definitely.
I had 16 that I was rooting for when World Cup started.
Uh,
So now all the teams that I was supporting lost. So now the only team that I have from six, only one team left from six, so that's Spain.
uh,
France
well,
lost, England lost,
mm,
Brazil lost. I was supporting for Brazil too,
yeah,
and Norway.
Norway. We lost. Lost for Norway.
Okay. Did you go watch the game?
In the stadium? No.
No.
Let's do it. Try to do this one. Can we do it?
It's a four, option four.
Let's see together. But yes, it is. The table below shows the amount of a radioactive substance that remained for selected years. Okay. 2000, 2001, so on. The nearest to the nearest tens, the average rate of change in grams per year from 2000 to 2014. 2000 to 2014. So it's final minus initial. Is that okay? So it will be 25 minus 750. Okay. 214 minus 2000. Do you agree? Okay, so here's minus 725 and here is 14. Okay, please, can you do in the calculator? Oh, you don't have. Oh, okay. Is the delta final?
It says negative 51.8.
So number 4. Super easy. Okay, 22.
Is it option 1?
Let's see. When 2x minus 3x plus 4, okay, is subtracted from, oops, so I wrote wrongly. This subtracted from this, so is this minus this, and you cannot forget the parentheses, okay? So it will be x squared plus 2x minus 5 minus plus is minus, minus minus is plus, minus plus is minus. Is that okay? So minus 2x squared plus x squared is minus x squared. No problem.
It's fine, Mom.
Okay. So minus x squared. 3x plus 2x, 5x. Minus 5 minus 4, minus 9. So is the number 3. Is that okay? At home, I want you to do everything again. Is that okay? So is the number 3. Let me check if it's right. Yes. 23.
Is it number 1?
Let's see. Let me create space for this. Which equation has the same solutions as x squared minus 6x is equal to 24? Well, I don't know if we solve this to find here or we start to test very fast each one. Well, I will solve the first one. X squared minus 6x minus 24 is equal to 0. Do you agree? AC needs to be minus 24. B is minus 6. Is that okay? So, I'm very bad doing calculations. Very bad. So 12, 10, 8, and 4. 12 and 2. So the only one after 12 is 6 and 4. Well, 6 and 4 is not working. 12 and 2. So I try another strategy. Because look, just to let you know that when I do the discriminant to the quadratic formula, okay, if I do the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac, okay, b squared here will be 36 minus, that will be plus 4 times 24. '96 plus 36, 6, 6, 12 goes 1. 132 is not. So look, what I'm gonna do, here, okay? Because what I showed to you here, I will show it again. Maybe the delta is not the discriminant, is not a exact square root, okay? So b squared minus 4ac, delta is b squared 36 minus, but you have a minus here, so it'll be plus 4 times 1 times 24. 24 times 4. 4 times 4, 16 goes 1. 4 times 2, 8 plus 1, 96. 96 plus 36, 6, 6, 12 goes 1, is 132. This is not an exact. So do the technique of multiplication and summation to find the roots is useless. Okay? So the other technique is, let me see. When I expand, there's another technique. That is x squared minus 6x. Okay. Minus 24 is equal 0. Okay. But I can have this in this way. If I maintain 24 to the other side, okay, and I do this is 2 times 3. So here I can bet 9. If I did this in one side, I need to do in the other side. And I found why. I will show everything again to you, okay? This is x minus 3 is squared. And the other side is 29 plus 4 is 33. So I tried 2 ways, it didn't work. Then the first way that you guys learn here in the United States worked. So I need to know the 3 ways. Okay, I repeat, look. X squared minus 6x is equals 24. I try to transform this in a binomial. So if I have a minus b is squared is the square of the first one minus 2 times the first one, the second one, plus the square of the second one. So here I have 6. That is the same as 2 times 3. So a is 2 and b is 3. I put squared here, 3 squared. But as I did something differently, I added something here for the rule that we saw today, the additional property, okay? You need to add 9 here. This is a binomial. Is x minus 3 is squared. Is the same thing. Okay, that is this. And this is 33. Is that okay? Oh my God. Just a second. This is the last one for today. Okay. This is, we did this already, but probably you don't remember.
Is 2. Option 2.
Let's see. Look. What he said common ratio. When he says common difference is arithmetic progression. When he says common ratio is geometric progression. To find any term of any arithmetic progression, geometric progression is the first term times the common ratio to the power of the number of terms minus 1. Is that okay? So here, okay, in the sequence, the fourth term. So the fourth term is the first term times the common ratio. The number of terms is 4 minus 1. A4 is equal minus 2 times minus 3 to the power 3. Okay, that is minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3. That is equal minus 27. Okay, minus minus plus minus minus 3 9s 27. Okay, minus 27. So the A4 is minus minus plus 2 times 27 is 54. So we did the, let me see, the Regents 2020 January 2026, the part that has options. We are stopping here, 24 questions, and I'm sending you the recording to you do with the PDF to you do everything again. Tomorrow we go for next class. We are going to the questions without options. Okay. During this week, I will send you one, the other one solved and another one. Is that okay? So you have a lot to do.